Right, today's video is to do with the problem I got on my Alfa Romeo 159, which is to do with the glow plugs. When you start the car, as you can see, just put the ignition on, preheating glow plugs not available. You get the flashing glow plug light. Okay, that stays flashing for 10 seconds or so. Okay, and 9 times out of 10, this relates to the glow plugs. So, what we need to do is test the glow plugs, find out which one is faulty or more, and replace it. Okay, they do say that if one's faulty, replace that one. However, if one's faulty, I'm going to replace all four, because if one's gone faulty, chances are the others are going to as well. So, let's open the bonnet and start. Okay, so as you can hear, I got the engine running just to warm it up a little bit, just so hopefully it'll make the glow plugs come out a little bit easier, because the heat then will just expand the metal, because they can have a habit of just being stuck in there and snapping, and you don't want them to snap because it means then taking the engine apart to get them out. Okay, so just going to give the engine a little bit of time just to warm up slightly, take off the engine cover, and then we'll test the glow plugs. Okay, so the engine cover removed is just one 10mm bolt. Screws into the corner here, the rest of it then just lifts off. Okay, so here's the glow plugs. See the little orange connectors there? So just check to make sure they are plugged in properly, first of all, and then when they come loose, okay, which they're all nice and tight. Okay, now I've given them a little bit of a squirt down there with WD-40 just to hopefully help them come out a little bit more. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just pull off these connectors, okay, and test the glow plugs. So you need a multimeter, which I'll dig out now as well. Okay, so pulled all the leads off. They are quite stiff, so be careful, but they do just pull off basically. As you can see with the top of the plug itself there, look. Okay, they just click on. Okay, get your multimeter, zoom in, set it to ohms, little symbol there, okay, and then I got mine. Just refocus it. Either way, mine's on the 20k. I've also changed all the wires at the bottom. Now what you want to do is the black wire, touch it to the battery. Okay, I'm going to try and wedge mine in there, because I've got to try and use two hands to film it as well. So hopefully that sticks in there. And then the red wire, touch to the top of each glow plug. Okay, and just touch it onto the top there. Okay, just like that. And you should then get a reading. Okay, I didn't get one in, so my earth's not touching. There we go, should be better. Right, and you should then get a reading. Okay, naught. Okay. 0.01. Okay, so there's a slight reading on that one. Okay, do the next one along. Again, same on that one. And this one. Okay, so that one is a bit higher than the others. And finally, that one. So I've got 0.01 on all three apart from this one here, which is showing 0.04. So I'm guessing, okay, that one there is my broken one, because it's higher than the others. However, it does seem to be possibly within a range, because normally they would go either no reading or a lot higher. So it could be a case of it might be on its way out, and the car's just warning me ready maybe. But either way, that's how you do it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change all four of my glow plugs, okay, even though one looks like it could be dodgy. Like I said, if one's dodgy, I may end up having to do this again. The glow plugs, you can get them from motor factors. Okay, they cost between, I don't know, I think when I was looking on eBay for some prices, they were just under 20 quid. However, I've gone for Bosch, I got all four for just under £40. So for £40, okay, I'm going to change all four. Now, one thing to be aware of, the top of the glow plugs, okay, let me just show you. Okay, so this is one of my new ones. Okay. Okay, the top of the glow plug. Okay. Is there. You need a 9mm deep socket, because obviously it's got to go over this part here. Okay, that there goes into your engine. So you want a 9mm socket. Okay, on there. Don't use a 10 because you could end up rounding them off. So 9mm, and then very gently undo them so they don't snap off. Okay, I said I put a bit of WD-40 down on the threads there. I've just warmed the engine slightly as well, so hopefully they'll come out without any issue. And it's just like changing a spark plug, just basically unscrew them, screw the new ones in, maybe put a little bit of cotton slit on there because you can see threads. I'll focus there. I'm not getting very good focus there, but anyway, there's not many threads. Okay, but maybe just a little bit of copper grease on there just to stop them seizing in the engine. And once you've changed them, pop your leads back on and hopefully problem solved. Okay, put your engine cover then back on again and see you on the next one. Okay, so I've just changed over that spark plug. Okay, it came out nice and easy, it wasn't tight at all, so chances are it may have been changed in the past, either that or it just wasn't that difficult. Okay, so I put the new plug in, so I'm going to test it now and see the reading. We've got 0.01, so I've got 0.01 now on every one of my glow plugs. Okay, so there we go, and finally, the other one, there it is. So all my glow plugs now showing the same. So let's see if we still get the warning on the dash. There's my old one. They came quite easy, and nothing much to see on the reading. Yeah, basically glow plug. Anyway, let's thinking about it. Before I do, I'm gonna reconnect the plugs. Otherwise, we'll still have the fault because none of them are being plugged in. Like I said, they just basically just snap on there. Like that. Finally, I said they just push on the end there, look. And then, so they aren't quite stiff. Just listen then for the click. There you go, so you know they're on. Let's check that side. Okay, so back inside the car then. Let's see, do we still get glow plug light on, glow plug light off? Okay, it started flashing earlier. Not flashing now. So start it. No warning light, so yeah, that was the faulty plug. No more warning lights, so as I said, I'm going to change the other three now just as a precaution for the future because I've already bought them. And I said they cost me just under 40 quid, so it's only £10 a glow plug really. So I'm going to change the rest of them. I'll keep the other three then as spares just in case it should happen again. But the other one clearly was the faulty one because I've only changed that one and the warning has gone out. Okay, so hope this helps. Okay, thanks for watching, and there will be a couple of the few videos coming out because I've got to do a cam belt change on this now as well, and the water pump and the auxiliary belt as well be changing. So keep a lookout for those videos. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Okay, just a quick add-on. I've just taken out one of the other glow plugs, ready to change it, and you can see on the end of the glow plug, totally different. So you can see this one does actually heat up, whereas the other one clearly wasn't heating up. There you go. There's the two. So I'm guessing the faulty one wasn't heating, that one clearly is, so that one there clearly is working. And I'm guessing the other two are going to be the same. Sorry, if you've got a faulty spark plug, it'll probably be all black and sooty like that one, rather than glowing like that one. Anyway, thanks again.